Hey folks, Ed here from Brain Pulp TV, and I am back with more Magic Online Monday, and we are going to be doing a flashback draft. We have done in the past the champions, saviors of Kamigawa flashback draft. Now we are doing the original Ravnica Block single elimination draft. I know absolutely nothing about the Ravnica Block. I watched a couple of videos of people drafting it just to sort of get a basic idea. But other than that, I really don't have any experience playing it. So add that to the fact that I am actually quite tired right now. And for those of you who have played Magic Online drafts, you know they can either last 20 minutes, including the draft, if you do quite poorly, or up to 3, sometimes close to 4 hours if you do quite well. Now, I'm going to try my best, and I do hope that I can get to the final round. I don't think it's going to happen, but still, I will try my best to do that. However, if I do make it to the final round, as tired as I am right now at the start of this video, I am probably going to be exhausted by the time I'm in the final game. So I'll use that as an excuse as to why I'll play poorly, even though I don't really need to be tired to play poorly. Whatever. Anyways, we are going to jump into the queue, and I will see you guys on the flip side when the draft fires. Alrighty, and here we go. I mentioned this before. I have no idea what's good in this. I don't even know most of the cards. So, Watery Grave enters the battlefield. You may pay 2 life. Now, I do know that mana fixing is supposed to be very, very important. Oh, these are both blue-black. Like they are, mana fixing is very, very important. So I don't know if it's more important than starting off with a creature card, but or a decent spell. I like the blue and black. I don't know, obviously, what's going to be the next pack. I think I'm going to go with Watery Grave. And then see from there. That may be kind of like an ass-backwards way of going about it, but I'm going to grab the Watery Grave. And then maybe we'll go with a blue-black type strategy. Okay, what do we have here? First rare is... You cast a blue spell, exile the top card of target library. Whenever you cast a black spell, exile the top card of target library. Your opponents can't cast non-land cards. Your opponents can't cast non-land cards with the same name as a card exiled. Oh, wow. Okay. That seems good. And it's blue-black. We have another one of these as well, too, which would be good. And I don't know if they're both going to be coming back, but I think Compulsive Research seems like a fun card. This seems like a good card as well, too. But I think for now, given our first pick, I mean, we're obviously not married to it, but I'm thinking we go with this. It's in the colors that we somewhat threw ourselves in at the beginning. What the hell? Yeah, we'll go with him. What do we have? Flow of Ideas. Draw a card for each island you control. That sounds like it could be interesting. Keening Banshee. Enters the battlefield. Target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. It's a 2/2 flyer for 4. It's in the right colors. Stinkweed Imp, flying, and whenever it deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature. Oh, so it's like Death Touch and Dredge. What is Dredge? If you would draw a card... Okay, yeah, if you, instead of drawing a card, you can bring that back from your graveyard. What else do we have in the way of fixing? Blue, Tidewater Minion. There's Defender, whatever. Doesn't seem good. So, Flow of Ideas, Keening Banshee, or Stinkweed Imp... I think we're going to go with the Stinkweed Imp. Hopefully that was a good choice. And what is this? More... Oh, no, it's not fixing, but I can play a blue or pay a blue and a black, and target player puts the top card of his or library in his graveyard. That sounds interesting, though I think I would like more creatures at this point. Infectious Host. Strands of Undeath. Surveilling Sprite. When it dies, you may draw a card. It's a 1/1 flyer for 2. Target creature becomes the color of your choice. Color or colors of your choice until the end of turn. Maybe I'll just go with this. Dusk Mantle, House of Shadows. I think it's either that or the Sprite. Infectious Host. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, what the hell. We'll go with that. Now, this is one where, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to tell this from the card, but in this set, apparently this is really good, a good card to have. I mean, we're basically first picking all this, not all this fixing really, but first picking fixing, and I'm thinking maybe we should be heading towards something else. Telling time, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of those cards in your hand, one on the top of your library and one on the bottom of your library. That seems pretty good. Thought Picker Witch, sacrifice a creature, look at the top 2 cards of the opponent's library, then exile one of them. Ooh, that seems like it could be interesting as well too. Let's go, you know what, let's go with this. I really need to start grabbing some creatures, I think. Roofstalker Right, or White, pay 1 and a blue, and it gains flying to the end of turn. It's in our colors, which is nice. Necromantic Thirst. Perplex. Counter target spell unless his controller discards his or her hand. Transmute. And the Demir Machinations. Look at the top 3 cards of the player's library. Nah. Well, maybe. No. Oh, and my cursor disappeared. I got to look on the preview screen to figure out where it is. I'm going to go with Perplex. I'm going to go with a counter spell because I like playing counter spells because kind of a jerk, I guess. Oh, regenerate target creature at this turn's next end of combat. Wow, it's been a while since I did the last flashback draft, and I forgot how much brain power it takes me to sort of like concentrate on trying to figure out a bunch of cards. I have no idea what they do. Drift of Phantasms. Defender with flying. It's got Transmute. We may go with that. I'm thinking, or we can go with Shambling Shell. Sacrifice Shambling Shell, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. I mean, we could splash now for green. But yeah, you know what? Let's take this, and then maybe we'll splash for green in a bit. Mortipede. All creatures able to block Mortipede this turn do so. Dizzying spell. Target creatures -3 / -0 to end of turn. Inducing Paranoia. Counterspell. X was induce Paranoia. I mean, another counterspell, but I mean, we're not even that spell heavy, right? Nah. Thought Picker or Mortipede. Nah, it's either probably going to be Induce Paranoia or Thought Picker. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with Induce Paranoia. Clinging Darkness. Enchant creature. It's -4, -1. Quick Change. I'm not too interested in that. Sewer Dredge. It's got Swamp Walk and Sacrifice. Exile target card from a graveyard. I mean, it's a 3/3 for 5. Not crazy about that, but it may be the best out of all these that we have here. So we'll grab it. I may not play it. What do we have here? Convolute, counter target spell. Once the controller plays 4. We can do another counter spell. Muddle the Mixture, counter instant or sorcery spell, and it also has Transmute. We'll go grab the Convolute. None of this helps us, so what do we not want the opponent to have? Dogpile. Sabertooth Alley Cat. Yeah, let's grab that. Let's ruin someone Boros' day. Dies, target player loses 2 life. It's an awful creature, but it's a creature. Yeah, what the hell. Undercity Shade. That's very expensive. I think I'm going to go with the Thought Picker. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Thought Picker. Necromantic Thirst. Yeah, I don't think I'll play it. Oh shit, was that was the fairy as well too. I should have picked the fairy. Oh well. Oh well. Once again, I'm trying to absorb what these cards do at the same time as talking, which, you know, talking, so exhausting. What do we have here? This is blue and black. I told you I'm tired. This is white and black. Maybe we swerve a bit into white. It's Defender. Whenever Souls of the Faultless is dealt combat damage, you gain that much life. Attacking player loses that much life. That actually sounds like it might be pretty good. Blind Hunter. Flying Haunt. When it enters the battlefield or the creature it haunts dies, target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Wow, both those seem like they could be good. Morning Thrall. Flying. Whenever it deals damage, you gain that much life. So his lifelink, this is obviously before lifelink was actually named. Oh, or what's this guy? Haunt. When this creature dies, enters the battlefield. Creatures you control get. Creatures you don't control get. I think. Maybe. Nah, let's go with this guy. That was probably a bad choice, but I'm making bad choices on the fly here. Sorcery, when target opponent reveals his or her hand, you choose a non-land card from an exile that card. Sacrifice a creature. Target creature gets -1/-1 at end of turn. What do you do? Haunt. When this creature dies, exile it, haunting target creature. When it enters the battlefield or the creature it haunts dies, destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. That sounds like it could be good. Cremate. Exile target card from a graveyard. Replicate. What do we got here? Frazzle. Counter target non-blue spell. I'm thinking... See, it took me a little while to figure out exactly what Haunt did. So, I'm not the quickest here. What do we have here? Drowned Rusalka. Pay a blue and sacrifice a creature, discard a card, then draw a card. Cremate again. A lot of the same cards as before. And I think... Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-land card from it and exile that card. I think I'm going to go with Castigate this time. What do we have here? Oh, the Signet will probably be very good unless there's a creature which is incredibly good. Dose in Gloom deals 2 damage to target creature and you gain 2 life. That sounds like it could be good. Crypt Wailing. Exile 2 creature cards from your graveyard. Target player discards a card. Activates the ability the only time you could cast a sorcery. What is this? It's in Izzet, so I don't think I want it. Pay 1 white and tap a creature. A tap ability could be really nice. I think I'm going to go with the Signet, though, now that it seems like I'm splashing for white. Probably a bit more than splashing. I can grab that. I can grab another one of the Signets. Enchant creature. Enchant creature you control. Creatures you control that are enchanted get +1. If a creature you control that's enchanted would die, return it to its owner's hand instead. That seems like it might be good. What else do we have? Tap target permanent. Is that good? You know what? I'm going to go with the Signet. I got 7 creatures. I need some bloody creatures. But that said, I may take this now. What do we have here? Train of Thought. Replicate. When you would cast the spell, copy it for each time you paid the replicate cost. Draw a card. And then this one is a 1/1 for 3. Target creature gains Swamp Walk, or I can regenerate Restless Bones. Ghost Warden. Target creature gets +1/+1 at end of turn. I may take the Warden, though Train of Thought seems like it could be really good. I'm going to go with Train of Thought. Feel free in the comments section to let me know how badly I am botching this. Mostly I think it's right now is the fact that I'm not grabbing enough creatures. These are auras, enchantments, sorceries. I make not another Castigate. Cremate. That's the thing again. I mean, this might work with us. Whenever a creature attacks you, its controller loses 1 life. Yeah, why not? Okay, creature, please be a creature. Anything. I will give anything for a creature at this point. Wow, I'm going to have to grab nothing but creatures in the next one. Tap target permanent with Replicate. Oh, Lord, this is awful. What do we have? Yes, creatures. We got there. Oh, I'll take the land instead of the creature because that seems like a really good idea. Now, Morning Thrall, or Ghost Warden. Which would be better? 'Cause Oh, you know what? I'm going to go with Thrall. Going to go with the Thrall there. And we've got... Oh, and we can... Okay, so maybe we get the best of both worlds. Unless this is really, really... No, we're going to go with this. We're going to go with the Ghost Warden. We had this army of 1/1s, which I'm really not enthused about, but... this is the sacrifice a creature, discard a card, then draw a card. Or we get another one. I think we have one of him, don't we? Yes, we do. Yeah, we'll take another one of him. What's Crypt Wailing again? Exile 2 creature cards from your graveyard. Target player discards a card. Activate this ability only anytime you would cast a sorcery. For the next 3, this has got Flash. I always love cards with Flash. Creatures you control that are enchanted get +1/+1. And we're going to go with, yeah. Oh, I'm going to... Yeah, that sounds awful. So let's... what do we want here? Yeah, we'll take care of that. And we'll grab one of these. No one seems to want that card, so it's probably very, very bad. Okay, we've got 10 creatures. Probably 8 of them are bad. We got 11 spells. What do we have here? Tidespout Tyrant. Flying. Whenever you cast a spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand. That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. 8 mana with 3 blue. I don't think it's a good choice. Untap target creature that has an activated ability with tap cost in it. What do we have here? Rise. Turn target creature from a graveyard and target creature on the battlefield to their owner's hands. And the you can't see fall because fall's right off the screen. Target player reveals 2 cards at random from his hand. Okay, I don't think we want that. What's this guy? He's a 3/3. Oh, it's just a 3/3. Silkwing Scout, no. Target creature can block any number. No. Cobb Waltz. I want creatures. Protection from multicolored. Yeah, winner, chicken dinner. There we go. That sounds good. What is this? Swift Silence. Counter all other spells. Draw a card for each build counter this way. That sounds like it actually could be. That's fun. I don't think it's a good choice, but I think it's fun. This is a 4/3 flyer for 5. And when it enters the battlefield, untap all creatures you control. Tap 2 untapped white or blue creatures you control. Reveal Sky Hussar from your hand. Draw a card. I may go with that. What is this? Plumes of Peace. Enchant creature. Enchant creature doesn't untap during control of the untap step. Tap target creature. Wow. Okay, so I like any of these 3. Probably Swift Silence is going to be the least important. Plumes of Peace might be really good. I'm going to go with the creature because we desperately need creatures. Court Hussar. It's got Vigilance. And when it enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. And when it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless white was spent to cast it. So we can do that, or we have this thing, which is flying and protection from enchantments. It's a 2/2 flyer for 2. A 2/2 flyer for 2 sounds good. It sounds good to me. Furnace just kicked in, so if the audio gets a little weird from here on out, it's because I was trying to filter that out. So we're either going to go with the Court Hussar or the 2/2 flyer for 2. Let's go with the 2/2 flyer for 2. I don't know if that was the right choice. We may be taking this. We shouldn't. Brace for impact. Prevent all damage will be dealt to target multicolored creature this turn. For each 1 damage prevented this way, put a 1/1. That sounds like it could be amazing in the really weird event that it would happen exactly at the right time. So I don't think that's going to be the one we pick. This will allow us to destroy a target aura and prevent the next 3 damage. Okay, I know we said we are going to go for creatures, but let's grab the land. Oh, my brain is just spinning right now trying to read all this stuff and scan through it and make sure I don't make a horrible pick. At this point, I'm just looking at color. And then reading what seems to be close. Overrule. Counter target's balance as controller plays X. You gain X life. You may need a little bit extra life in this deck. We have Flying. Hellbent. Demon's Jester. I mean, that doesn't seem bad. I think I'm going to go with... Oh, my cursor. What a great time in a draft for the cursor to disappear. Silkwing Scout, no. Oh, I could mill them. I mean, we don't have a ton of gold cards, but call Waltz, return up to 2 target creatures from your grave into your hand, then discard a card. Then Curse. I may just go with this dude. 3/3 for 4. Why not? Why not? Okay, what do we have? Next 1 damage will be dealt to target creature. This turn is dealt to another creature. Instead, we have Rite of Passage. Enchant creature whenever enchanted creature attacks. If its power is 2 or less, it can't be blocked this turn. You can forecast it. Target creature power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. That may be more useful as a forecast card. I didn't even know forecast was a thing until reading this stuff here. It's a 2/2 spirit. Sacrifice it and target player loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. Each player discards 3 cards. That would be good to run out. I'm going to go with... Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I don't know if that was the right choice, but I was running out of time. Each player draws 2 cards. Defender. Sacrifice it and counter target creature spell. That sounds like it'll probably be the one that I pick. Draw 3 cards for each creature target player controls, then draw a card for each creature another target player controls. That sounds like a very, very fun card. I don't think it'll do much for us. This is the Imp is kind of neat. I'm going to go with this one, though. Oh, what do we have here? What do we have here? Nulling Curse, Macabre Waltz. This is the tap target creature that has an activated ability with a tap cost on it. Or untap target creature that has an activated ability with an untap cost on it. I mean, that sounds like it could be interesting. And given what else we have here, I mean, this is... Nah, we'll go with that. Probably won't use it, but... Blessing. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each of its colors. That could be good. This is another one of those ones that allows me to counter a creature spell, target creature spell. The Blessing or the Spirit? Yeah, I'm going to go with the Spirit. Riot Spikes. Other than that, there's nothing really I can cast. Killsuit Cultist. I mean, we're not going to use it, but... Tap, sacrifice it, destroy target aura. Sacrifice it, target player loses 1 life, you gain 1 life, but it's expensive for a 2/2. What the hell? We're not going to use it. The equipment we're probably not going to use, but we're not going to use either of these either, so let's just take the equipment. We'll take the Waltz. And we'll take you. For those of you watching, let me just remind you once again, I don't know this format. I don't know any of the cards. I didn't even know Haunt was a thing until we got to the 3rd pack, and I'm tired. So once again, all those add up to this probably being one of the worst drafts you ever witnessed. Let's see if we can make a deck out of the cards that I pulled. Right now we've got 3 lands and 30 cards. So I think we have to weed this down a bit. Okay, 17 lands, 15 creatures, 8 spells. Not exactly the mix I usually like to have, closer to 17 creatures. But yeah, I think this is the best we're going to do with this. So we are going to submit this. Let's just quickly go over. We have Thought Picker Witch. We have Terrarion. Ghost Warden. Train of Thought. First Wing. The Morning Thrall. Castigate. 2 of the Signets. Souls of the Faultless. Hissing Miasma. Stinkweed Imp. 2 Enthusiasts. Convolute. Soulborn Journey. Don't worry, I'm watching the time. Guardian of the Guild Pact. The Lobotomist. Trans Guild Courier. Sky Hussar, and Sewer Dredge, as well as an Overrule. So there we go. Not surprisingly, we are the last people to submit our decks. So our other opponents are probably wondering who the jackass is. It's taking forever. Guys, the jackass was me. And here we are. Game 1. Sorry, match 1. Let's see. Do we want to keep this? I think we do. I think we can definitely keep this. I mean, I like one more black source. Man, it's doing it more often. My cursor has once again disappeared. I do not want to... Okay, so keep. I got to see where the cursor is. It should be over keep right now. You guys can see the cursor when it starts doing this. I can't, and it's very, very annoying. And it can cause crazy mistakes. Okay, and there's another black source. Would you like to paint 2 life? No, I would not. So that was going tapped. And then we'll play the Signet next turn. Yep. So we seem to be at a start. We can bring out Souls of the Faultless. What does this do? Add 1 mana. I've chosen color to your mana pool. What color did he chose? Red. Okay, so yeah. So that's right? Yeah. There we go. Oh, no, undo that. Black. I'll get this, don't worry. We'll get there. We will get there. Okay, enchanted creature has flying. That's unfortunate, but we'll push on. I think we play out the Courier here, right? Or the Guardian. The Courier or the Guardian? No, let's put the 3/3 out there. Yeah. Okay. Transgate Courier. That is a defender, so it can't do anything. And yeah, there we go. Man, I'm really tired. If by some weird chance I actually win this game and I have to go on to another round, I may fall asleep on camera. It is better to reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it into the battlefield. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. And it was an island, so I got to put that in the battlefield. And he plays another land. And he swings in, and there's nothing we can really do about it. And what is this? Bloodthirst. If an opponent was dealt damage this turn, this creature enters with a 1/1 counter on it. Well, that worked out well for him. What do we do? What do we do? I think it's time to bring him out. And we will play you. Turn the plains. Yeah, target creature can't block Burning Tree. Bloodscale is turn. He can't use that on him, so we can just... We'll just swing in. So yeah, he's not going to be able to use the ability on the Guardian, and the Guardian has protection from these guys, so we should be in good shape against them. Okay. How? He's got protection from... Oh, good God, how did I misread that? I thought it was protected from multicolored. I thought it was protection from multicolored. I think even when I was picking it, I said multicolor, didn't I? Yeah. Ah, idiot. Don't draft tired, folks. That's what you should learn from this. Don't draft tired. Okay, first and foremost, each player shuffles all permanents he or she owns his or her library, then reveals that many cards at the top of each player, puts all artifacts, creature, and land cards revealed that way. Okay, I can't see him wanting to do that. Savage Twister deals X damage to each creature. That is a 2/1 first striker. And then a flyer. Just the battlefield sacrifice unless you turn an enchantment to its owner's hand. I think I'll get rid of him. I don't know if that was the right choice. I don't really worry too much about the other ones. And I will keep... Yeah, I'm going to keep mana up for Convolute. Yeah. Okay. A lot of times when I play, I'll watch back in editing, and I can't even believe I'm the person playing, given how I play. Because when you edit something, you catch every mistake, every screw-up, everything. But when you're playing, the obvious seems to just, like, completely pass you by. Oh, he'll have enough just to do that, so probably should have gone for the Drake there instead of the other guy. And he's going to give that guy flying now. Great. Great, 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 great. Why did I not convolute that? Why did I not convolute? I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention. I'm really not looking forward to this one hitting hitting the channel. Oh, God. Travis will watch some of my games, and afterwards he's mentioned that he can't believe some of the little mistakes I've made in the past, so... Do I just swing in with the courier? Oh, to hell with it. So he's going to regenerate it. And now we should be able to... Right? And that should kill it. Huzzah! We got there in the end, folks. We got there in the end. We had a 2-for-1 to get to it, but still. I still think we're in pretty bad shape here. Okay, Signet, sure. He's got plenty of mana. And he's got, whatchamacallit in his hand, that Twister card in his hand. Now, each player shuffles all permanents he or she owns into his or her library, then reveals that many cards from the top of his or her library. Each player puts all artifact, creatures, and land cards revealed that way onto the battlefield, then does the same for enchantment cards, then puts all cards revealed this way that weren't put onto the battlefield on the bottom of his or her library. Now, he will make out better because he has more creatures, right? Yeah, so no, we're just going to go ahead and... Because this is what? Okay. Oh, no, undo that. So there we go. So that worked out well for us to a certain extent. And now we just swing in with this dude. Or do we have to keep him up as a blocker? Undo that. And now we can sacrifice him to counter target creature spell. So we don't have to worry about a creature spell. We just have to worry about the 3/3 flyer. Which I'm not crazy about. We do have the creature that we cut from the deck, which is tap and destroy target aura, but maybe we should just be milling him every turn. There's something I didn't really think about. Then maybe we should just be milling him every single turn. Now, enters the battlefield. Exile it haunting target creature. Because he can regenerate it. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Okay. Now, haunting target creature. Now, which creature do I haunt? I don't fully grasp haunt. Yeah, I have no idea if that was the right thing to do. No idea. I should really look up haunt. God, I wish these guys had flying. What is this one? Yeah, okay, let's... Oh, this is bad. This is bad. All for the sake of one flyer. Yeah, I think we're pretty much screwed. Let's just move on, shall we? We're just going to move on. We're going to move on. You know what? We're going to forget that game ever happened. We are going to completely forget that game ever happened. I'm going to take a 2-minute break and figure out what the hell haunt does, and I will be right back. Okay, from my understanding of haunt, it would allow, in the case of the euthanist, it would allow his triggered ability to go off a second time when that other creature died. So it would probably be more useful for me to haunt one of my own creatures, even sacrificing the creature, block it, kill itself, and allow this to then kill the creature I just did damage to. Right? I think that's how it works. We are going to bring in... No. Where are you? We're going to bring you in. And I think, you know what? We can actually get rid of... Let's get rid of one of the signets. That's probably a bad idea. But, whatever. Would you like to play first? Yes, I would. See, we got one of the signets anyway, so who cares? And we can bring this guy out, which is really swell. Let's do that. Let's keep this. Oh, we can't bring him out, really. We can bring this dude out. This is bad. This is really one of those games where you don't know how bad it's going until you edit it, and then probably when I edit it, it's going to look really bad. I'll probably just do the hissing miasma. Start off with that, maybe. Or, we don't have a blue source yet, which is unfortunate for us. Now, let's bring out the 3/3. What color did he choose this time? He chooses green this time. Okay, now, this has protection from monocolored creatures, not multicolored. Okay, so we can block this dude all day long. And he can't do anything to us. Because he is monocolored, not multicolored. Don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake. Silkwing Scout. Now, we will swing in with everything, I think. We're not going to concede. No, we're not going to concede. We're going to attack with all creatures. Yeah, that made perfect sense. Do we want to bring this dude out? I mean, we don't have a blue source yet, right? Or do we want to bring out the enchantment? Let's bring out the enchantment. Oh, let's undo that. There. Did I not play a land? I'm telling you, this has got me so frazzled. It's like playing with a partial blindfold. I'm so unused to these cards. Yeah, I think I forgot to play the swamp. Ugh, what a mess. We so deserve to lose. Hey, we got a blue source. Awesome. Whenever you cast a blue spell, exile a top card of target library. Your opponent can cast non-land. Okay, let's... I still think I swing in with both, because they can't touch him. They can double up on him, and then I can bring him out, and that will destroy whichever one they didn't go for. So let's go ahead and do that. Right. He's going to regenerate it. Yep. And then we are going to do this. Excellent. This is working out much better than the first game. Okay. Opponent is messing with mana. He's messing with forces. He does not comprehend. Well, he probably comprehends them just fine, actually, but probably comprehends them a hell of a lot better than we do. We do. I do. I'm not roping you guys into this. I'm not saying you guys don't get this as much as I do, because I'm sure you understand this way better than I do. Sorry. Savage Twister. Okay. So that clears the board. Now this kind of works out for us, because if he's going to cast something next turn, we can simply counter it. Yeah, so why don't we do this and bring him out. And then if we don't like the creature spell he's going to cast, we'll simply counter it. Destroy target creature with defense. What are the freaking odds? What are the odds? Well, we got rid of that one anyways. Whenever a player activates an ability that isn't a mana ability, Burning Tree Shaman deals 1 damage to that player. Rightio. Okay, blue and a black, and we bring him out. We're still okay here. We're probably in very rough shape. That's a 3 cost? That's a 3 for a 3/4. I mean, I guess that cuts both ways, right? But that's a 3 for a 3/4. That's a nice bit of booty to a creature for such a cost. Now, it sucks that we have only land in our hand. It'd be really nice if we had a couple creatures to follow this up with. That Savage Twister sure did a number on us. Well. You can draw some more land. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So we got half our land out. A little less than half our land out. It's going to give this guy flying, because why wouldn't he? Yep. Yeah, fancy flying. But he's not going to attack. We're going to continue to draw land. Because that's useful. So he's got to return the enchantment. Now he's going to attack. No? Yes, now he's going to attack. Well, we're on a much shorter clock than he is. Hey, there's the sprite that I passed up without even paying attention. Let's do... Oh, wait, no. Undo. Undo that. Undo that. There we go. Let's do that. A forest. So it was a land card, unfortunately. Do we declare attackers? The only way he gets rid of this is by blocking with his flyer. And I do not see him blocking with his flyer. Yeah, so we'll attack with him. He blocked with his flyer? Why did he block with his flyer? He obviously values this way more than I value it because I don't have the spells in hand. Okay. Destroy target artifact. Yeah, okay, I'm not really hurting for mana at this point. Really surprised he blocked with the flyer. I mean, he's in a very good position anyways, right? Because he's still got the 2 flyers, so he's still doing 4 to us per turn, but I would have thought that he would want one of them in the air. I mean, granted, yeah, that would slow down his clock, but I would even at that point just chump for 1. Especially if he knew he had this in hand. I don't know, that's strange. It seems odd to me, but I'm not familiar with the card, so it's not like on top of its owner's library. Are you going to go for him? No, you're going to go for that. Okay. We're so dead. We are in so much trouble. We are in a lot of trouble. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. We are so dead. Yeah, let's just always yield to that. Okay, put them up there. Hey, we got a flyer. We got a flyer. What does that do to his clock? He can still do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't really do much for us. Undo. Doesn't really do much for us. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that'll do it. We'll say good game. And good luck in your next round. And he said thank you. So, yes. He appreciated us being... Oh, he said something else. Sent you a message. No, he just said thank you. Or if he sent us something else, we didn't get it. Anyways, so there we go. In the draft itself, probably didn't pick some of the best cards. I got too worried about mana fixing, I find, and not worried enough about the actual creatures that we needed. And then misreading some cards, getting punished by that crazy ogre that went after our defenders. Yeah, overall, we did very poorly. However, sometimes you got to fail in order to learn. I will definitely know a bit more about Ravnica flashback drafts. I don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze another one in before it rotates out, because I think on Wednesday it changes. If I do, I will definitely record the next one, and hopefully we won't look as incompetent, foolish, whatever words you want to pick. Put those in the comment section below and let me know, because, yeah, I failed miserably. If you guys have any advice at all for my next Ravnica draft, Oh, please leave that in the comment section below as well too, because I obviously don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, despite all the mistakes, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the videos. I hope you learned through my horrible mistakes. If you have any stories about your own flashback drafts, let me know about those. I'd love to hear them. Otherwise, take care, everyone. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It means a lot to us here, and we'll see you all very soon.